Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on wherever you are hearing me from. Okay, you are welcome to class this day. Okay, in this class, we are going to be learning something very special. We are going to be learning how to blur image background, because in some cases, you are going to be having your image with background that has a lot of emphasis. And if you don't want the image and the background to have the same kind of emphasis, then we have to what? We have to blur the background. So you can see like what we have here. This is what we want to practicalize today. You can see that the goat here, the goat itself, which is the image, the emphasis is more than the background that we have, which is those green parts. The green part was reduced. You understand? The emphasis of the green part was reduced so that the goat itself will be the major thing that is calling for attention. So that's what we are going to be doing today. So let's get back to our workspace. You know, the first thing to do is to what? Is to choose your workspace and the size for which you want to use your workspace for. Maybe on Instagram, it may be on Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is you want to use it for. So the first thing is to go to our plus sign to start our project, then click on your custom size. Click on your custom size. Let's use 1080 pixel. So that is what you are going to be using this evening. 1080 pixel. Okay, now we are on our workspace, so we can see our workspace now. Then we are going to bring the image that we want to remove, or we want to reduce the emphasis of the background. So I have the image on my gallery, so I'll just go to my gallery and then bring in the image. Like I told you, is that image of that goat that we want to bring in. So let's click. This is the goat that we want to reduce the emphasis. Now you will see that this goat has okay, let me resize it so that we can see it very well. Let me resize it so that we can see it very well. Okay, resizing it. Okay, can you see that? Now you can see that the emphasis of the grass there is much. You understand? We want to remove that emphasis. You understand? What is emphasis? The way at which the grass is calling attention, the degree to which the grass is calling attention. That is what we want to remove. We want to reduce it so that the goat itself will call more attention than the grass. So that is what we want to do here. So the first thing we are going to do is to click on this image that we have resized and duplicate it. Click on the image and what? Duplicate it. You know how to duplicate? The plus sign there. You can see that we have duplicated the image. Can you see that? So now go to BG removal, background removal, for those who have Canva Pro. If you don't have Canva Pro, that means you have to go and remove this background, you understand, before you now place them on each other. So I click on my BG remover here. I will remove the background of the one that I've duplicated. Can you see that is going? I'm removing the background of the one that I've duplicated. Now you can see that the background is removed. You can see that the background is removed. Let me show you. Can you see? Can you see that we have two goats there now? So, but please, when you are doing this, make sure you superimpose it. Good. Can you see the cross sign shows me that I have superimposed it rightly. So you now leave it on top. You understand? Now, for you to now pick the one that has background, which is at the back of this one that you have just duplicated, you need to crop the one that is duplicated up a bit. So you can crop it from up or crop it from down. So let's go from down. We are cropping from down. Just take it up a bit. Can you see it? I've taken it up a bit. So I can copy. I can click on the one that is behind so that I will now blur the background that I want to blur. So let's go out of this. Now click on the one that is behind. Click on the one that is behind. Okay, now you see that I've clicked on the one behind. How am I sure that is the one behind I clicked? Let us check. Just move it away and see. Then superimpose. Can you see the one that have background that I've clicked? The one without background is still standing. So superimpose it. When it's correct, you will see the cross sign to show that you are good to go. So superimpose it. Now you now go to effect. Go to effect. Okay, that's effect. Go to effect and you can see blur. Click on blur. When you click on blur, go to all image. All image. Click on all image. It will give us to intensity. Now you're now going to increase the intensity of that background so that the background will reduce. Just increase that intensity of the background so that the background will reduce. Can you see it? Can you see what we are doing? So can you see that? It depends on what you want to, the length that which you want to reduce it to. You may reduce it this way, you may reduce it halfway. It depends on what you want. Can you see what I'm doing? This is the one that has background, and that is where I'm going to reduce the emphasis of the grass. So can you see what I've done now? Now click on the star to close this box space. Then you can see. Can you see what we have now? Can you see that the goat now is taking the main emphasis, while the grass, the emphasis of the grass have been what? Fully reduced. So that is what we are learning for today. See you in another class. Bye bye. You know how to download? Download your image and save your image. Okay, download it. Remember, with PNG is very, very important. Download with PNG and we are good to go. So that is how to blur or to, yes, that is how to blur the background of images. Okay, thank you. See you again in the next class. Bye bye.